Hey, what's up everybody? Anbraxas here. Welcome to the video. We're going to be doing Single-Minded Fury today. I'm going to be doing a commentary over the video itself, talking about Warriors, Single-Minded Fury, Fury in general, and, what I think about patch 5.2. So, in the background here, we have Arathi Basin. It's just something I recorded this morning, just for entertainment purposes. Edited it down heavily, simply because it ended up being like a 20-minute match. But, there were some really good fights. Some of them I lost. So I basically just edited out res timers and periods where I'm just sitting in a node defending it or running around. So I want to talk a little bit about Single-Minded Fury and why I've been running with it lately. Usually when I try something and I don't like it, you'll see on my armory that I'll switch back to whatever I was doing the same night, basically. With Single-Minded Fury, it's been really interesting. I've actually come to really enjoy Single-Minded Fury, which is odd because I've never really entertained the idea of holding two one-handed weapons. I always thought it looked bad visually on the character, and I always thought it felt bad as far as it's just so much better to hold two two-handed weapons. And unfortunately, it still is better to run with Titan's Grip, but Single-Minded Fury does overall higher DPS. And the only reason that Titan's Grip does better is because it's more bursty, and Single-Minded Fury isn't as bursty. Other than when you see me pop the one-shot macro, you'll notice you aren't seeing a ton of crits coming out of me. And part of that is my Reforge, and part of it is just the way Single-Minded Fury is set up. When you see a crit, it's not like an 80-90k crit. It's like a 40-50k crit. But what you need to pay attention to is the hits in between, like heroic strikes, etc. The white hits are ticking every second and a half for like 10 or 20k. So, I'm knocking out 100k health every, I guess, like 10 seconds or something like that. An insanely short amount of time compared to Titan's Grip, because Titan's Grip uses two two-handers. Two-handers have a swing time of 2.7 seconds usually. It might have been shortened down to 2.5. I didn't look at that before this video, but anyhow. Single-Minded Fury just ends up having an overall higher DPS altogether because of its lower swing time. So I've been playing with it and really enjoying it. And I've also found, I guess maybe like a couple of glitches, or maybe it's just something in my imagination. And I apologize if I sound kind of aloof. I'm sick at the moment. Caught something pretty nasty, and it's messing with me to the point where it's actually hard to think and talk. But I did want to put out a video, and I want to start putting out videos more often. And I'm probably going to set up a schedule here in a couple of days, so you know when the videos are coming out. Anyhow, let's get back on topic. So I've been running Single-Minded Fury, and I started experimenting with it the other day because of YouTube comments. You guys asking me on the videos themselves. Every once in a while I get someone pop up, "Hey, have you tried Single-Minded Fury?" And I would just say no, and I wouldn't do it. Well, I stopped flag carrying this season, and I was taking a look at my gear, and, I have this one-handed Malevolent Gladiator's weapon. And I can't sell it back for Conquest, so I was like, well, okay, let's just go get an offhand for it and give Single-Minded Fury a whirl. And the video you're seeing in the background, it's kind of funny because I'm actually using a green item as my offhand. It's a fist weapon. It's like item level like 420. Like it's the item level right before it's not considered a level 90 item, basically. Mainly because I'm poor, and because I couldn't get any drops out of dungeons, etc. But anyhow, so I'm running with this green offhand, and I'm doing incredibly well, and I'm doing really, really high DPS with it, at least for PvP. In PvP, you don't stick to your target all the time, so when you come out at the end of the battleground with 6-7 million damage, that's not all that bad for having a green weapon. But I started experimenting with it, trying to figure out, how does Blizzard detect? Am I using the Single-Minded Fury weapon bonus, or am I using Titan's Grip? And what I guessed was, the way Blizzard actually tries to figure that out is, what weapon do you have in your main hand? Because it really doesn't matter what's in your offhand. It's just what is in your main hand that dictates, are you using Single-Minded Fury or Titan's Grip. So I went under the assumption that's the way it worked. And I put my Malevolent Gladiator's one-handed weapon as my main hand, and I put a two-hander as my offhand, and then I really started wrecking face. I'm going to upload another video probably here tonight where I'm going to show you that. I'm not sure if it's a glitch or it's my imagination, but I've seen multiple times that my Wild Strikes will crit for like 90k when I'm using a two-hander offhand. So I'm not sure if there's a glitch going on there. If it is, I hope Blizzard doesn't fix it because they pretty much screwed the class anyway. But, so look forward to that. That was a really interesting experiment. So talking about patch 5.2 and Fury Warriors, I've been running my Warrior Fury pretty exclusively even during Cataclysm, and patch 5.2 has me really worried. Fury Warriors have pretty bad rage problems right now. I'm not sure what they changed. They must have changed something in the way gear scaling works, but Fury Warriors do really bad with rage right now. And you can see in a few different clips in this video that actually I'll use Flasks of Endless Rage, a really old item, but it'll give you 60 rage instantly, usually. Oh, sorry, I am sick, but so I'm using Flasks of Endless Rage just to keep my rage up in some parts of the clip, and then other parts of the clip I'm just overflowing with rage. Can't spend it fast enough. I think come patch 5.2, once Second Wing gets that passive rage regeneration nerf, Fury Warriors might actually fall by the wayside. I mean, who knows really what's going to happen, but anyhow, I'm kind of out of time for this video. I'm going to bring up the splash screen at the end so you can check out some of the other Fury Warrior videos. I'm going to put up one Titan's Grip and one Single-Minded. Check those out. Let me know what you guys think of the Single-Minded Fury videos. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Leave a comment. Follow me on Twitter, and I'll catch you later.